auto industry has seen a lot of disruptions happening. I call it positive in a way. We had demonetization affecting it. GST came, and GST is still evolving, perhaps in terms of cess. How is the industry facing such all these challenges?
I think the GST challenge is temporary in terms of execution, but long term it's going to be a great benefit to the industry, especially ours, and we're very positive about GST.
Okay, and very soon, in another few years, and BS6 norms kick in. That means the vehicle manufacturers will be ready for a lot of investment. So is that going to be a smooth transition there too?
In our case, it's going to be a smooth transition. We are already making Euro 6 cars for export. So already the supply chain and the technology is there. And for us, it's a question of scaling it up volume in terms of volumes. So for us, it's not a challenge.
Okay. And most important, 2030, that was still a few minutes ago. 2030 was the time when electric vehicle dream will come true for the government of India. And how is it going to be for manufacturers of IC engines? It's going to be a huge challenge, you feel?
So the march towards electrification is unstoppable, there's no doubt about that. But there are intermediate technologies that have make economic sense as well as environmental sense right now. And I think today Mr. Amitabh Kant did mention that our policies are going to be technology agnostic, technology neutral. So we will be looking at zero emission vehicles finally, but in the meantime also reduction in emissions, not necessarily saying just electric. So he also mentioned fuel cell vehicles, he also mentioned hybrids. So I think that is the right mix and that is the right way to go. You never know which technology is going to become more successful, so we shouldn't be placing all eggs in one basket.
Absolutely. But do you also feel that as for a vehicle industry, the government needs to lay down policies and stick to it also?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we saw a little bit of that today. Clearly, we do need stability and we do need a roadmap that is that's well laid out and it's not going to change. Otherwise, we risk putting in investments that go waste.
Okay, one last question is, begin with congratulations. You've got some lovely numbers when it comes to bookings of the Jeep Compass. On a personal front and obviously on a professional front, I'm sure you must be very happy with the way things are panning out. And of course, most important, taking care of domestic demand, and then you're also looking to export. Is everything in place?
Yeah, everything is in place. We've started the production for the export markets this month, and everything is on track.
So is it fair to assume that you will be able to cater to the domestic demand as well as maybe a set, or would exports continue in a phased manner?
The exports are coming in a phased manner. So the initial emphasis is on the domestic market for this first part of the year, or rather the remaining part of the year, but definitely export markets also need to be addressed, and we will be allocating capacity as required. In fact, we may have to increase our capacity going forward.
Thank you so much. I wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.